Hello. Okay, so here we are on the weekend again, and I am back composting some more. And today I was a little bit lazy. I didn't want to. I don't really feel like grinding up the fruit waste, so I'm going to try another experiment here where you just throw all the fruit waste into a pile. But from what I've read, well, I did come across one video that says as long as you're using a lot of grass, it should work really well. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And then I've also got some leaves that I was going to grind up into leaf mulch, but let me show you those. Oh, that's rainwater. Let's see. Ah, here we go. These are right here. And I got these leaves. I got these leaves right out front from one of the city trees. You know, seeing as how I'm in an urban environment. But these leaves are actually already dry, and they've just been sitting at the base of these trees out in front of my house. Now normally, what I'd like to do is run this through my leaf blower and then like mulch this, like grind it up, but like you could just, you know, you could just like crunch it up, you know, just like this, or you know, like, I don't know, get something like a stick or a shovel and just sort of, you know, pound it, you know, pulverize it. But even that, I'm just sort of not really in the mood to just, you know, do a lot of work. So I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. So let me show you what I got going on here. I'm going to take my pitchfork and see if you can see here. Sorry about that. Okay. And I've got, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a lot of grass. Basically, I took the grass clippings from the lawn last week, and I just dumped the whole pile right there. And there was a little bit of cuttings from like the rose bush and stuff like that. I just threw it in there as well. Now on the top layer there, you can see that I've got all this soil that I threw in there, which that's basically the soil that I've been replenishing. So therein lies a key. Soil replenishment and composting. Cousins of the same kind of a thing, okay? So soil replenishment, remember when I said I had a ton of dirt when we dug up our front lawn, and I had all this dirt left over, and so the dirt was not very rich in nutrients. So I decided I was going to start feeding it my fruit waste. So that's what I've been doing with like this dirt here. And I've just been working in my ground up fruit waste every week. And then I've been taking like either a tool like this and just mixing it up, or my fork, my pitchfork, and continuing to mix this up. And then of course putting water on this, misting it with water. I have a little hose set up over here where that I'm able to just take right here, and I can, oh, it's not on. Let me turn it on. Okay. So, and then we can just like, yeah, keep it misted up, and keep the bacteria growing. So I'm just going to take this fruit waste and I'm going to add it to the pile. You know what I did is, see, I just use grocery bags and I just store all my fruit waste, vegetable waste in grocery bags as well. Sometimes I use Ziploc bags, but if you don't have a Ziploc bag, just use a grocery bag. And then I keep this in the refrigerator in the crisper and hidden so nobody wants to look at it, you know. My wife's like, what is that? so basically I'm just going to take this fruit waste and I'm going to dump it out. And we're going to work that in. I'm going to work that in a little bit. So this is going to be an interesting experiment. And I'm going to take some of this over here and add it. Now, I'm going to take those leaves that I got. I'm just going to add those on. Okay, no worries, right? And I wish I had some more. At this point, I'm wishing I had more grass that I could just. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of fold it in right now. Just folding it in. It's kind of difficult with one hand, but. And then we'll just spray that. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to use some rainwater. It doesn't really matter. See, I've got a reverse osmosis thing on my house, so that water there works pretty well too. So instead, I'm just going to use this little jig here and grab some rainwater and just sort of drizzle it on there. This is probably like a roller coaster here, the way I've got the camera going. Sorry about that. I'm getting better as I do this here. Alright. So you get the idea, right? And basically this is just gonna decompose, and it's gonna break down. And so along with that soil being replenished, we're creating compost at the same time. So that's about it. That's about it. I'm gonna play with this a little better and make it look pretty. Alright, God bless, and keep seeking truth.